Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello, everyone. This is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening in Birmingham. I'm back again today. Some familiar faces from the Birmingham Black Nurses Association. How you all doing today?
Great.
We are good.
Wonderful.
I always love it when I have more than one person on the podcast. It's like multiple people who do round table style. Before we start, just a name introduction, everybody. Whoever want to go first.
Okay, I will go first. My name is Theresa Flint Rogers, a longtime member of the Birmingham Black Nurses Association. I am president-elect.
My name is Deborah Thetford Zimmerman. I am a member of the Birmingham Black Nurses. I am past president and I am the historian.
And good afternoon. I'm Lindsay Harris. I too am a member of the Birmingham Black Nurses Association. I am one of the past presidents as well.
Okay, cool. So I think
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Martha Dawson. I'm also a member of the Birmingham Black Nurses Association, and I am also the immediate past 13th president of the National Black Nursing Association. I'm delighted to be here with my colleagues today.
Okay, and I love your background, Dr. Dawson.
Yes, Birmingham.
Yes, so I want to bring these ladies on today to talk about this grant they received. It's called the S.O.L.V.E Network. So, Theresa, I'm going to let you kind of kick off. So tell me, well, let's back up. What is the Birmingham Black Nurses Association, what you all do? And then we get into the grant.
Glad to answer that. The Birmingham Black Nurses Association is a professional nursing organization dedicated to advocating for high-quality, cultural, relevant healthcare for African Americans and other ethnic groups in Alabama. We were established in 1989. We have been a cornerstone in Birmingham community, providing mentorship to nursing students, conducting or assisting community health fairs, and supporting healthcare initiatives. We are made up of students, LPNs, RNs, APNs, and we are a diverse group, Latino, Black, White, Asian. So we invite anybody who is a nurse to become part of us. Now to discuss the grant, the Birmingham Nurses Association was awarded a grant by the Southern Leadership for Voter Engagement Network. This was offered to 30 organizations, all from the South. And we was awarded that grant, and we will be encouraging voter and community engagement. The name of our project is Citizen Education Promoting Citizen Engagement 2024 Call to Action.
Okay, so with this project that you all are doing, where are some upcoming events you all will be having? I guess mostly maybe voter registration, of course.
No, it will not be voter registration.
Okay.
It will be voter engagement.
Engagement, okay.
Now, this grant specifically states that we cannot do voter registration. So we're going to do voter engagement. And voter engagement involves engaging the community in voting. Some of the high points to that is that citizen engagement results in improved health status for individuals and the community. So we want to get the community involved in voting because this improves individual health. For instance, it reduces stress when people are involved in community activities such as volunteering and attending a council meeting or working at a community health center.
So when did you all kind of start the voter engagement piece?
Well, we started yesterday. Yesterday
okay.
yes, we were at Hueytown High School.
Okay.
Yesterday was voter registration day, but we were there doing voter engagement, trying to get the students, the 18-year-old students to vote, to register to vote, but to engage the students who were not old enough to vote, to get their parents to go out and vote. We didn't care who they voted for, but just so that they would vote. And we also have some other activities outlined. Dr. Harris,
Yeah,
we're having one at your church, right?
yeah, I think we're doing several things. So the New Life Interfaith Ministry in Bessemer, Alabama, we will have each once a month, our church does a grocery giveaway for the community and beyond. And so our goal during this time is just to really engage those who are coming for this grocery giveaway and just talk about the importance of voting and the impact, as Ms. Deborah Zimmerman just mentioned, and the impact it has, on health, on your community, really just in our state as well.
And we're also doing a little thing called Bible study that we're having at my church. I go to Rising Star Baptist Church over in the western section of town. So we are having a voter engagement seminar on the Wednesday that we have Bible study. So we are going to have the voter engagement session 1 hour before Bible study, and we're going to feed people. And then once we finish with the voter engagement, then we'll go into Bible study. So that's a great thing we're doing too.
Mr. S. Scott, let me just jump in right here.
Okay.
Voter engagement is important all year long, not just for this general election. It is important that our citizens vote in local, state, as well as federal elections. But where it affects the community most is local and state. So our grant is for 1 year. So we will be encouraging people to get engaged in their communities and civic activities from September 1st this year through August 31st of next year.
Oh, that's very neat, because like you said, a lot of times people just think about the top, in this case, the top of the ballot, not thinking about how locally things kind of fit. And one thing too, I know it probably gives you all a great opportunity to tell people more about your organization and about the nursing career as well.
That is true. In terms of nursing being the largest healthcare population in the United States, there's about 4.3 million RNs in this nation, and we have close to almost 100,000 LPNs. And we know that when we are looking at those who make healthcare policies and laws and influence healthcare spending, it is definitely our elected officials, and both at the local level, meaning whatever city or county you live in, your state level, and then also at the federal level. So we need for people to engage all year long, paying attention to what policies and procedures are these elected officials pushing through. Are they focusing on things that are going to impact our healthcare and keep us healthy as a society and as a population of individuals? Whether we're talking about heart disease, diabetes, if we're talking about renal failure, all of those things that impact us as citizens, those things are governed through our legislative processes. So we need for people to be engaged all year long, advocating for our health, advocating to participate in clinical trials, and advocating for things that we don't typically want to put into that medicine space, but it's definitely there. Safe water, clean air, food insecurity, mental health. All of those things is a part of what our elected officials vote on and decide how money is going to be spent, who's going to get the money, who's going to get the health care, the cost of medicine. So we can't do a one and that's it. We need for people to be engaged all year long, make this a lifetime journey.
I think somebody wanted to. I had a thought in my head that was coming in, and I know also too. I mean, a previous podcast I did with you all was doing something in the schools to try
Mini
to
Nursing
ensure.
Academy, the Mini
Yeah,
Nursing Academy. Yes.
yeah. To try. How's that going?
It's going great. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, they're getting ready to start a new cohort at Tarrant Elementary School next month. So they've talked with the principal, and we're getting ready to get that started again.
Okay.
Yes, and we probably have had close to about, I would say, 50 to 60 some students now that have gone through this program in the last 2 years. And nationally, we've had close to over 300 or more. And so, yes, the program is still going strong. We've still been fortunate to get funding. But these students, again, they're learning about the social determinants of health and the political determinants of health. They're learning about what they need to learn, and trust us, we will be encouraging them to encourage their parents to also vote, because we have to have a voice. We cannot make a difference in our community if we don't have a voice, and we cannot have a voice if we don't vote.
And just piggybacking on that, we are really involved in getting people to know why it's important to vote. That's the main thing. Why is it important to vote? You know, so many people I say, are you a registered voter? Oh, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. No, it does matter. So what we've got 5 key points that we're stressing. One is a voice in decision making. You know, you got to influence policy and law. You got to hold your leaders accountable. Those people who you're putting in office, you've got to hold them accountable to do what they are supposed to do. So all of these things make it important for you to vote and to cast a vote.
So where can they go for more information about you all next upcoming events?
We'll have that information on our website, birminghamvna.org.
Okay. Well, one thing too I want to mention as well that, you know, is people understands like nurses are needed ever before because, you know, the baby boomers keep on approaching that age. And also in the area,
I'm
it's
about to
a
say, be
real.
careful with that.
Oh, sorry.
You need to be careful when you start talking about the baby boomers, okay?
Oh,
Probably 75% of us are in that generation.
I give all you all 25.
Oh, thank you. That's why we're back talking to you.
Yeah, 25. But I was just saying that just the need for more people to get. I like how you are getting it in the schools, so that way people who are interested in going that career path can join on it, because all I've always heard over the last couple of years, there's always a constant nursing shortage.
It is.
And the shortage is definitely seen in the Black race. We do not have enough Black nurses on the floor taking care of our people. It has been researched and known that people of color trust people of color taking care of them. And we just need to see more individuals at the bedside. So if we start young, training our youth or getting them to understand the importance of health and what they can do in the health field, we can encourage more to either become nurses or at least go into the health field. So the Mini Nurse Academy is helpful in that.
And I'm just of the opinion that every family need at least 3 to 5 nurses somehow connected with their family, because it not only is it a career pathway, it is a healthcare pathway, because then we can talk to our family members about, you know, the reason the blood pressure may be up. We can look at the medications with them to say, you know, yes, you need to take this heart medication. Or, if you don't want to, your doctor is saying that your AC1 is at 5.9. You want to keep it below 6. These are the things that you can do. Look at what you're eating, change your dietary pattern, change your sleep pattern, change what you're eating. Coming from a family member, sometimes people will listen to us much better than maybe coming from someone else who's just saying, oh, well, you need to do X, Y, and Z, but they may not get the full explanation, or they may have a question. Be shy about asking that question. We want to make it safe for people to learn how to even ask their providers questions about their health. We've been even telling the young students in the Mini Nerve Academy, somebody come up to you and start talking about diabetes or talking to your family member about that. You don't understand that terminology, stop them and say, what do you mean by that? So if it's in my community and they're used to saying, I have high blood sugar, I don't need to know that diabetes. Just tell me I got some high blood sugar. Just break it down to my level. So I know exactly what you're talking about, Those are the little small things, We know that you're academically educated, but right now you're talking to grandmama, and grandmama is used to saying sugar and not diabetes. So break it down for grandmama to understand what you're saying to her. That's being culturally congruent, and I'm not saying no, we don't want to learn. We know that once we've gone through nursing, we have that wisdom and knowledge, but we're still talking about our senior citizens who we need to respect them enough to say, we're not trying to teach them nursing 2005. We're trying to just teach them healthcare right now. And let's make it comfortable for them in terms of conversation and education.
Okay, well, thank you, ladies, for coming on. Always good to see you all again. And before we started the podcast, I asked Lindsay, now I can connect the dots. Me and her got something in common. We both got the same pastor. Lindsay, can you hear that?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
George Matthews.
Yeah, I go to Calvary. I know your face familiar. I was like, connect the dots. So shout out Pastor Matthews. Hope he's seeing this video. See that.
Okay, then you have to have us back on very soon then.
Yes. Or maybe in the future, next time y'all do an event, I'll just come on site and try and get some thoughts on, get some footage and things like that. But I want to thank you. I want to thank you all for coming on today. Like November the 5th, we need everybody to come out. Like you said, that the presidential level is one thing, but the local level is the ones that make the decisions the most, especially on funding. And most of the times, people who don't have access to care may have to depend on government funding to get whatever free healthcare they can. So let's do as much as we can to support the nurses in our area. Thank you all for watching this podcast. Please check out what'shappenedbirmingham.com for more interviews. Check out the audio version of this on Apple Podcasts. Thank you all again and have a great day. And remember, vote November the 5th, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.